Good evening, everyone. And thank you so much for tuning in this evening. So we took a moment before we decided to get started because we had a random thought that we would just do a free for all, something a little different. We didn't want to go into presentation mode. So we want to just do a chit chat and really share what Ibuumerang is all about without the slides and just share our personal goals, vision, and excitement along with the company's goals and vision and just do something a little bit different from the norm. So I'm going to throw it over to our beautiful, lovely senior director, Miss Patrice McRaven, and she's going to go ahead and get us started.
All right. Thank you so much, Director Michelle Adams. And like she said, my name is Patrice McRaven, and I am a Senior Director with Ibuumerang. I am so excited to be here with you all tonight. We just absolutely love the platform that we have with Ibuumerang. We love the opportunity and the exposure and the access that Ibuumerang provides for us on a continual daily basis with new updates and new upgrades and new additions that are constantly coming our way. And for that, we are just forever grateful for our CEO, Mr. Halton Buggs, the visionary of Ibuumerang. And one more thing, I just want to share a little bit of facts and information about Ibuumerang, since tonight is going to be just all about information of Ibuumerang, who we are, what we are, and why we are revolutionizing the world of travel and network marketing as we currently speak. So, Ibuumerang is a new concept, but understand and know that the experience that comes with Ibuumerang has been around for over 29 years. Is that correct, Michelle?
Yes.
29. Yes,
Yes.
29 years, because I'm all about accuracy and making sure we're giving correct information. What does that mean? How is that possible? Well, our CEO, Mr. Halton Buggs, has been in network marketing since the age of 17. He has been in network marketing for over 29 years. He has maxed out not one, but two companies. Yes. And as a result of that, as a result of being a part of his last company, where he brought revenue of $3 billion, Mr. Buggs currently gets a residual income of $1.5 million every 3 weeks. Yes. So, what does an individual who has manifested an opportunity of generational wealth for his own family? He has become an icon in his industry, who is the Michael Jordan of network marketing. What does someone like that do at the age of 46 that can truly benefit so many others? He gets with a company called Extreme Travel, uses their innovative technology, uses their 20 plus years of customer service, and he gets with them and he creates Ibuumerang. So here we are, Ibuumerang. Understand, we are only 2 months old since September 1st grand launch, but we have a combined amount of almost 60 years. I'm sorry, 40 years of experience under our belt between Mr. Halton Buggs also and Mr. David Manning. And that is absolutely phenomenal. Most startup companies have no credibility. They may have someone who had a great idea and they've had a little bit of life exposure and they decide to go forth. And we are not knocking those people. If you are one of those individuals, we hope and pray that your business takes off like lightning speed. But what we can say for sure with Ibuumerang is that we are moving at a trajectory of lightning speed because of the experience that we have, because of the capital that we have. And speaking of capital, Ibuumerang is a debt-free company. We owe no one. Our CEO is debt free. He owes no one. And do you know the number one concept that our CEO encourages for everyone a part of the Ibuumerang Foundation? Getting out of debt. That is why I personally absolutely love being a part of this business, being a founder, being a shareholder in Ibuumerang is because the philosophies are so true to my own personal self. I believe in generational wealth. I believe in getting out of debt. I believe in leaving a legacy and not a bill. I believe in enjoying today. I believe in making sacrifices today so you can enjoy tomorrow. I believe in having a plan, but I also believe in having fun while doing it. I believe in traveling along the beaches around the world and going to the banks around the world. And Ibuumerang encompasses all those things that I personally believe. So it is no question why Senior Director Patrice McRaven is so excited about the Ibuumerang experience, why I am so excited to be able to come here live and share with you all the reasons why I absolutely love being a part of Ibuumerang. These are the reasons why myself and Michelle get together on a daily basis and talk about how can we do a better job of telling the story of Ibuumerang and how it affects us and everyone around us, and how Ibuumerang can and will be a household name within the next few years, with a projection to have over $50 billion in revenue sales in the next few years. Now, if you don't believe these numbers, do me a favor and go ahead and look it up. It's not just information we're telling you. These are facts that have been documented by companies, not Ibuumerang, but other companies that watch how businesses flourish. And did I tell you that Ibuumerang is currently the 10th fastest growing company in the entire world? It is also number one in momentum. We have over 200,000 users. We are in over 180 countries, 2 months old. And we have generated over $20 million in revenue sales and over $10 million in commission sales. So this is absolutely why Ibuumerang is just different. It's just different. We are booming with goodwill. We are booming with success. We are booming at a trajectory that has already surpassed records with Amazon, records with Apple, records with Uber, and there's still so much more to come. I'm just so excited, you guys. It just tickles my heart every time I talk about exactly what Ibuumerang has done thus far, and knowing what the future holds for the company, myself, my friends, and everyone around the world that is involved in the movement of Ibuumerang. Back to you, Michelle.
All righty, so I'm just going to piggyback off of a little bit of information that our Senior Director, Patrice McRaven, shared. She mentioned Extreme Travel, which is a travel company that's been around for about 20 years. The CEO of Extreme Travel is Mr. David Manning. And alongside with our travel guru, Miss Lori Spears, the foundation of what Ibuumerang is about is extreme travel and the information that was shared. So the good thing is that David Manning, alongside with Lori Spears, they've actually spoken to Congress and about the entire travel industry. So if you need any documentation, there's your documentation. That is the backbone and the foundation of Ibuumerang. We have these top leaders that are in the industry that are speaking for the entire travel industry as a whole. And then, of course, we have Mr. Holton Buggs, the number one income earner in the industry. She stated that he's earning $1.5 million every single 3 weeks. So that is our leadership, and he pours into us every single week. He has created the environment to make millionaires. Him himself, I want to say, is over 40. He's created over 40 millionaires himself. And his goal is to make so many more. If his goal is to be a billionaire, he has to pour into us and make a lot of us millionaires. So you want to be attached to an amazing man like that who knows the industry, who knows how to start from nothing and get to somewhere. He's done an amazing job. He tells his story that within his first 7 years, that he only profited about $500. That was the max that he could make per month in the industry. So if you're someone that's new to the industry, look to him, because if he can go from his first 7 years technically failing in the industry and not making more than $500 per month to making 1.5 million every 3 weeks, that's the leader that you need to follow. That's the steps in the path that you need to follow through on. So we have the best connections in the industry, um, across the board, in leadership and in the travel industry. So I'm just so excited to be a part of this amazing opportunity, to, follow my foots in their footsteps and just get a little piece of it. So I'm so excited for our future here with Ibuumerang and all the amazing things that we've done so far and what we're going to do. So I know Patrice has a few questions that we have received from a few partners. So we want to go ahead and answer some of those questions. So we're going to go back to you.
All right. Thank you so much, Michelle. I love that piggyback that you did. That was absolutely amazing. Yes, we here at our Boomerang are filled with so much wonderful information, and we absolutely love sharing with everyone. And we know sometimes this is very new material for a complete stranger, somebody just hearing about us for the first time. So we absolutely believe in reiterating information, giving a little more details about things to ensure that we're giving some clarity on our lives. But also remember, anyone, if you have any questions, please go ahead and put it in the messages. We are always checking our information. We are also following back to ensure that we receive those comments and those questions and we respond to them accordingly. We are also both on Facebook. So if you'd like to inbox us, please do that as well. And so now we are going to go right into some questions. And what we do is, as people ask us questions, we love to address it amongst the group because it may be something that you were thinking about as well, or it just may be some fantastic information that you didn't think about, but it's good for you to know. So, the first question that I would like to bring up tonight, which I think is completely and absolutely fantastic to ask, is why is it important to be a part of the beginning of iBoomerang? Remember, like I said, we are only 2 months old since our grand launch. And if you know anything about a business, 2 months old is the very beginning. If you have the opportunity to be a part of a company within the first, I'd even say 5 years, but most companies, if you're in the first 3 years, you are the individuals that will make the most financial success within the company. Now, the sooner you are in, the greater your chance of making and earning will increase. So timing and positioning right now with iBoomerang is absolutely critical. We have over, I believe, 80, 90,000 people that are in the business. Is my number too high? Is that correct, Michelle?
I think you doubled it, but
Okay. So my apologies, everybody. We have
I want to say, I
40,000.
thought it was, yeah, about 40, 50.
40,000.
And it's a total of 200 customers.
Right, right.
Yeah.
Mixing up my numbers, you guys. And that's why we always got an accountability person, because we truly believe at Ibuumerang it is so important to give facts, not opinions, not just statements. So hear me out, guys. 40,000 people are in the business. There are 8.8 billion people in the world. Just imagine 5 years from now how many people will know about and be a part of Ibuumerang. Just imagine 10 years from now how many people will know and be a part of Ibuumerang. I'm going to give you a great example of what that looks like and why being a part of the beginning is so important. So remember, maybe 10 years ago, Uber started? You probably don't, because when Uber started, there was only a small few that knew about it. But let's fast forward 5 years after the beginning of Uber, when people started using it, when it started becoming a part of a household name. By that time, if you had an Uber app in the very beginning and you shared your Uber app with someone, you could potentially earn $5. Well, the more people that knew about it, the less likely you were able to earn $5. And I know personally, I have a sister who's in Washington, D.C., and she's the person that told me about Uber. Why? Because she uses more of the public transportation than I do in Charlotte, North Carolina. So I went up there and I downloaded the app, but because I used her code, she was able to receive a financial benefit from the company. But it was only $5. And I'm pretty sure that when I took that Uber to and from that day, I spent over $20. But now I have the app. And when I've traveled, sometimes going to the airport in Charlotte, instead of me paying for several days of parking my vehicle, I just take a Uber. But guess what? My sister only got paid one time, but Uber has gotten my services probably since I've known about it at least 100 times. The beautiful thing with Ibuumerang coming in at the beginning, imagine if you have somebody like me who travels and you have me as a customer or you have me as a partner in the business. I am an asset to you. But if you come in 5 years from now, I'm already an asset to somebody else. So it is so important and imperative to be a part of this grand, historic, life changing opportunity now, because the last thing you want is to hesitate and wait, and you eventually join and you find out your mother, your brother, your father, your cousin, or your best friend is already in the business and they are connected to somebody else and not you. And we want you, the person that hears about us first, that knows about us first, to access that capital. We want you to be like us, a founder, a shareholder of Ibuumerang. And I can say for myself and Michelle, we have been a part of Ibuumerang from pre-launch. Yes, from day one. We have met some remarkable people from around the world, and the buzz is getting out. The last thing I'm going to tell you about why it's so important to be a part of the beginning, because you never know who's going to meet someone that you already know. I'm going to give you a real life example of this. Our phenomenal top leader, Ruby Ambassador, Miss Tawana Houston, went on a cruise last month. She met a couple and they were from Denmark. And now a couple in Denmark is a part of Ibuumerang. And in less than 2 weeks of them being in the business, they have brought in not one, not two, but three other people in Denmark. So do you see how and why we are 180 countries wide already. And just think, there's only 195 countries in the world. So for us to be 2 months old, have over 200,000 users, over 20 million in revenue sales, be in 180 countries already. This is the reason why being in the beginning is imperative. So if you can hear my voice, if you can hear Michelle's voice, please do your due diligence and take a look at Ibuumerang. Get to understand why. And if you have questions, let's talk. If you're ready to get started, let's talk, because we are more than excited and ready to have you be a part of this phenomenal journey, life-changing, generational wealth earning, legacy building, life encouraging, traveling around the world experience. All right. So I think I kind of answered the question.
Yeah.
And gave so much more information, and that's what we're all about. We're all about transparency, we're all about honesty, and we are all about getting the word out of who we are and what we do. So if you are hearing us, it is a opportunity of a lifetime. You want something different, you're looking for more in life, this is it. Do not miss your Uber moment. Do not miss it. Uber didn't call you. If they did, you probably wouldn't be listening to us right now. But we are calling you. We are saying, yes, we want you to be a part of the Ibuumerang experience. So that is why being a part of this opportunity is so magnificent from the very beginning. And we are going to go right into the next question. Wait, Michelle, do you have anything you want to add?
One thing I did want to share is the fact that you can win by just having customers. That's really, really important. The platform. So what Ibuumerang is, if some of you are online tonight and don't really know too much about what the opportunity is, it's an opportunity for you as an insider, a TSA travel savings ambassador, to save up to 70% on your travel off of regular public prices. Now, what we do is we share 50% of our savings. So that's 35% up to customers completely free. They don't have to pay for anything. They will get their very own travel portal where they can book any and everything, and they can save up to 35% completely free. Now, the most amazing part is the difference between that 70%, our percentage, and what the customer will actually save. We get 50% of that difference as a cash commission. So the most important thing of why you should be at the beginning is because it's already buzzing. Like she stated, we're in over 180 countries, and we only have a total of 195. So we are right at the cusp of being completely worldwide. And guys, it's already buzzing all around the world, and you want to make sure that you're able to get your customer base. You don't have to worry about recruiting. Get your customer base, because you don't want to join maybe next year and your entire family already has boomerangs. All the people that you already know, you just the last person to hear about it and jump on board, but everybody else is already a customer. So then you're going to have to work even harder, because everybody else is going to be a customer. We have TSAs that already have 500 customers already. One person has 500 customers. And if all of the 40,000 TSAs is our goal right now is to get to that 500 customers, we're going to get to your family and your friends too. So that's why it's so important for you to go ahead and get in now. So if you're not planning on recruiting, that you can at least still get the customer base up, still give this gift, this free gift to your family and friends, so they can access and you can still earn top commissions anyway. So that's the most important part of making sure that you're at the ground level, because everybody doesn't know about it yet. It's just buzzing. No one's really shouting it out loud to the top of their lungs, but us. But that's why it's so important to make sure that you are part of the beginning, so you can make sure that we're not stealing your people, okay? Because we want you to be successful as well. Back to you.
All right, fantastic. Thank you so much for sharing that information, Michelle. And one thing I want to reiterate on her reiteration is she mentioned someone has over 500 customers, zero recruitment. That person did not recruit one individual into the business. They just shared customer sites with individuals who are already traveling. And now those individuals are saving up to 35% on their travels anywhere and everywhere around the world. So you want to build? We have a platform for that. But if you don't want anything to do with recruiting, but you would like to earn extra income and you would like to save personally up to 70% off travel, iBoomerang is for you as well. And that is one thing I absolutely love about iBoomerang is that we are a part of something wonderful and amazing. So, you guys, like she said, we don't want to recruit your uncles, aunts, cousins, brothers, sisters, best friend, high school classmates, your first best friend, your third best friend, your teachers, your kids' teachers. We don't want to. We don't want to share our customer service sites with them. We want you to get in here and do it. But if you wait, we're going to have to do it because we want the world to save. Saving is the new earning, and I absolutely love it. Okay, you guys. So that was just flat out amazing. That information you guys got, I can't even put a price tag on it because it is just another testimony of how much myself and Michelle love this business. We love what we're doing. We love what we're a part of. We love the people that are in it, and we see the benefits. We're seeing it now, and we see it for our future. So, do you see how one question can lead to so much information? And if you have heard all of this and you still don't understand why you need to be a part of this from the beginning, please, please reach out to us. We will be more than happy to have a one on one with you, whether it's a phone call, a text message, a Zoom, if you're in our city, a face to face, because we already see it and we want to help as many people see the vision as quickly as possible. So, another question I have, and this one is going to be flat out amazing. This is some good stuff. So, if you've just been listening with no pen, no paper, or no cell phone open to your notes, please, I want you to go ahead and get something tangible that you can go ahead and write down some information because this topic that we're going to talk about is the game changer in iBoomerang. So someone asked, what is the PRIM? And the PRIB stands for Perpetual Residual Income Builder. And I'm going to pass this off to Michelle to start off talking about what is the PRIB and why is Patrice so excited about the PRIB?
Well, the PRIM is just flat out amazing and it's exciting in itself. So I want you to think of Siri, I want you to think of Alexa, and then we're going to add the PRIM. That is exactly the pathway that we're going on. Think of Amazon. Amazon started with books. So iBoomerang, we're going to start with travel. But that's not what all you're going to save on. if you go to Amazon, most people, when they're searching for something, they go to Amazon first because Amazon has a variety of different products, and you're going to get savings if you buy it from Amazon. Plus, you get the 2-day shipping. And now sometimes you can get it within hours. You can get same day shipping and get it within hours. So that's the visionary. So our amazing CEO, he took a look at Uber and he took a look at Amazon, the top, of the top in both industries, and he kind of combined them both. And that's how he came up with the concept and the vision for Ibuumerang. So we're starting with travel, but we're going to have so much more. If you've been watching us, we've already told you that we already have our very own Rideshare, which we'll go into a little bit later. So we have our very own Ibuumerang Vibe Rides, and we also have Boom Mobile that's coming to pass. And it's so much more that's going to be available within this platform. So we're starting with travel, and everything else is going to fall into place. He wants to make sure that you save with Ibuumerang. And the fact of the matter is, we won't earn anything unless our customers save something, okay? So we only earn if our customers are saving money. So whatever it is that he adds onto the system within the PRIM, it's going to be making sure that there is some type of discount included. So whatever you can think of could be possibly being added. But I know by the end of this year and the beginning of 2020, we're going to have Vibe Rides up and running, and we're going to have Boom Mobile up and running, and you're going to save, and it's going to be better than anything that you can see out there right now. So we are just flat out excited about the PRIM coming to pass. It is going to be flat out amazing. And I see Patrice bring her camera back on, so she got something good to share.
I just want to, what you said is absolutely accurate and true and just spot on. Perpetual residual income builder. Folks, this is your money maker. This is your game changer. Let me tell you like this. Currently, you go to work, and the work that you do determines your pay. So if you're hourly, you have to be there a certain amount of hours in order to get paid. If you're on salary, and that might be great, it's not always based on your hours, it's based on your level of productivity. But if for some reason you are not able to perform based on the salary level, if you are not able to come into work on that hourly rate, you will lose. That's just the way it works in the world of business. And I don't knock any business. I don't knock any career. But what I do know is that with the PRIM, I am able to gift someone with goodwill a customer site. I am able to build a team, and I am able to leave these individuals alone, and I will still earn money forever. So they travel, I'm going to earn. And all I did was refer them to the business through goodwill with a boomerang. And that, my friends, is the ultimate game changer. Perpetual, continuous, residual, continuous, income, continuous, building, continuous. What does that result in? Continuous income coming to you, the boomeranger, the goodwill giver. And it is flat out amazing. Another beautiful thing of being a part of Ibuumerang is you can do this part-time, you can do this full-time, you can do this in between time. You are your own contracting CEO boss. But the beautiful thing of having this home-based business is that you still are connected to a phenomenal company. You are connected to phenomenal people who will mentor, who will coach you, who will provide you with the direct leadership. And you have access to so many tools that the company provides, all because you are a part of the business. And that, my friends, is a additional benefit to the PRIM. So that's all I got in regards to the PRIM. Michelle did a phenomenal job, just truly giving the vision of the PRIM.
All righty. So I'm following on Facebook, and we have someone that wants us to talk about the benefits and savings. So if you would like to share some of the additional benefits that are already included within the iGo platform, because we've already shared the benefits of the leadership and what's to come with the PRIB. But if you want to go over some of the benefits that we already have pertaining to the travel part of iGo.
Okay, absolutely. So, like I said, we lead with travel, and that benefit all by itself is absolutely phenomenal. Here at Ibuumerang, you and your customers have access to phenomenal benefits. We offer with 110% price match guarantee on hotels, car rentals, and week stay vacations. So if you dare decide to go and look anywhere else, I'm just going to tell you, you might be wasting your time. But if you're up for that challenge and you've got some free time, go right ahead, because we can almost guarantee we have the best prices on the public market to date. But for some reason, if we don't, we will price match at 110%. So that is an extraordinary benefit. We also have discounts on cruises, on homes. What do I mean by homes? You can stay in the equivalency of an Airbnb. Yes, Airbnb. Why? Because we have their inventory. We have their inventory, so you can stay in a home and you can get a great, phenomenal price on the iGlo platform. You also have an opportunity for what I absolutely love: week stay vacations. Trust me, you guys, when you see these week stay vacations, you are going to understand why we are just absolutely different. Some of these week stay vacations are the equivalency of a night or two in places. And you are able to stay in a place for an entire week for phenomenal knockout prices. And that is another benefit that we have. In addition to the lodging and the vehicle and cruise benefits, we also have benefits in what we call lifestyle marketplace and activities. With those benefits, you are able to, let's say you're going on a cruise and you decide you want to do a shore excursion. Well, guess what? We have that inventory on our site as well, where you can go ahead and book that shore excursion and know that you're going to get that guaranteed service that you need at a remarkable price. In addition to that, we have golf clubs, we have wine clubs, we have emergency services, and so much more. The benefits continue to roll in here at Ibuumerang because we are not a travel company. We lead with travel, but we are a technology company. And what do we know about technology? Think about Apple, iPhone. Think about Samsung, whatever phones they have. Um, Team Apple.
We
but
have her.
but just think about it. you know that that iPhone 10 is working just fine, but that 11 came out and ooh wee, it's so pretty. It's got 3 cameras. It's gonna still do all the other features, but it's got 3 cameras. What is that called? Technology. We're doing more because we can. So just think of Ibuumerang as your technology world that leads with travel. And we're not just going to give you the same product, we are going to enhance it. We are going to give you an experience. We are going to give you an opportunity to just be wowed here at Ibuumerang. So, those are some of the benefits of Ibuumerang that are offered to our business partners as well as our phenomenal customers around the world. And like we said, we're already in 180 countries. And when we say that, we are referring to the partners in the business. As far as the people, we are everywhere.
Alrighty, so I do want to piggyback off of her. We also have restaurant gift cards as well, but I want you all to put your business thinking caps on because we're really talking about the benefits, and we want you to understand the benefits of not only just you as a you know as a customer, but as a business owner already. Continue to have that business cap on because I'm going to share something with you. For example, brokers, real estate brokers. What if you were able to leave a lasting impression on everyone that you spoke with, whether they decided to use you to sell their home or purchase their home, but you're able to give them a lasting impression by giving them a free gift, and they will then become your customer for life. You're going to bless them to be able to travel more. You're going to bless them to be able to get discounts, gift cards on restaurants, outdoor activities, wine clubs, gift card, golfing excursions, everything. And then, of course, the PRIM is going to come into effect. So Vibe Rides, they're going to be able to take advantage of that. They're going to be able to take advantage of Boom Mobile and everything else that they're going to throw in there. So you're able to leave a lasting imprint on every single person that decides to speak with you, whether they take your business or use your services or not. They will be a lasting customer of yours for life. Now, that doesn't just go for brokers. Now, you could be a restaurant owner. Slide that information in or print it on their receipt, and they can be a lasting customer forever. And you can earn income from them when they're gone and they're not thinking about you any longer. But they can be your lifetime customer with Ibuumerang. It's just how you present it. And it's just giving them a free gift. And then who knows maybe we're going to come out with an app. I'm not saying that we will, but it's possible. And we'll be able to share that. So your customers could possibly share that. And your customer base will be able to expand. So the possibilities are endless. Patrice is raising her finger, so she has something good. Go ahead.
I'm going to let the cat out the bag, you guys. An app is coming. An app is currently in the works. So get ready. He who has the most customers wins. An app is coming. You guys, the big announcement's happening. Yep, I let the cat out the bag. I'm too excited. I just got to tell you guys, it's coming. It's coming. It's in the works. We're technology. How could we not have an app? Just mark my words. It's coming, you guys. Go ahead, Michelle.
But again, it's just so much and so amazing. Like, go back to the Apple example. They started with cell phones, and then now they have tablets, and then they have computers, and then they have earbuds. And then they have the Apple Watches, but you can use your Apple Watches on Samsung devices. You can use your AirPods on Samsung devices or the Google device. So it's being able to use it across different markets. But a lot of the companies, they started with one thing and they branched out. So that's what Ibuumerang is doing as well. Uber, they started with just transportation, but now we have Uber Eats. And what's another example? Google, they have phones and computers and stuff now too, and they were just a search engine.
Yeah.
So, I
Multiple
mean,
apps, they have programs galore. And the one consistent thing about all of these businesses is they are international. So anywhere you go, and I'm gonna give a little snippet because this is gonna be my topic next week. So you guys are getting a mini snippet. I was in Dubai for an entire week. What was one of the first things I saw? Uber Eats in Dubai. What did I get in for me to go from the hotel to the mall? An Uber. Just because you live here doesn't mean things aren't happening everywhere. And so, like we said, we're already in 180 countries. So it's here. The benefits are here. So if we're in 180 countries, don't you think we service with vendors in 180 countries, in 195 countries already? Because we are a technology company. We're doing the research. We've done our research. We know where to go first. We know what to do first. We have a CEO that's been in business for 29 years. So this Ibuumerang baby has been manifesting for 29 years. And now he is just accelerating at Lamborghini speed with information and what we're doing. But he's being very smart about it, because if we put out too much information, companies are already watching us. We're the 10th fastest growing company in the world. Everybody's watching what they're doing. Do you know how many companies now have added travel as a service? But guess what? We're already ahead of the curve because we started with travel. We led with travel. So now you have some of these already existing companies that are now trying to put something new. And we all know when you add something new to the mix, it is hard to start a healthy habit with human beings. But we started with it. And because we started with it, the benefits are galore. And so many of us in the business have become a product of the product. Like I said, I just got back from Dubai. Next week, I'm going to be telling you guys how allow me to travel to Dubai in such a way that's going to blow your mind. I'm going to talk about the places I went, the things I learned. I'm not going in any further than that. You guys got to tune in next Tuesday to hear all about it. But I just want you to know, I, living in Charlotte, North Carolina, got to see what's happening on the other side of the world. And let me tell you something, there is no empty airport. There is no empty 3, 4, 5-star hotel. There is no empty tourist attraction. That is why we lead with travel, but we are not a travel company. Okay, benefits. I love it. And there's more to come.
right.
Okay. Michelle, do you have any more questions that are popping up on the Facebook side?
Let me check.
Okay. And while you're checking that, I'm just going to touch a little bit on what Michelle has already talked about. Vibe Ride. It's coming. It's pretty much here. It's already being tested in some markets right now, and it is going to be the game changer. This is what I'm telling you, people. Everyone that can hear my voice, if you know somebody who is currently driving for Uber or Lyft, we recommend you get in contact with them and let them know that there is something else coming to the rideshare world that allows them to continue to drive for Uber and continue to drive with Lyft. But this new rideshare company comes with great benefits. Ibuumerang is all about benefits. Ibuumerang is all about getting out of debt. Ibuumerang is all about having people travel and not experience heartache and pain. Ibuumerang is all about generational wealth. I can keep going about all the things that Ibuumerang is about. But let me tell you, this ride share company, Vibe Ride, I'm so excited. You might see me and my Honda Pilot on the road as a ride share driver because I am a product of the product. I cannot give you too much information. We have to wait until the CEO makes some things public. But what we can tell you is get ready. Get your list going. I'm already getting a list of first name, last name, email addresses, and phone numbers of any and everybody that I know around the world who either currently drives for Uber or Lyft or any rideshare company or has a desire to possibly earn some extra income because the concept for Vibe Ride is phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. Remember, Ibuumerang is only 2 months old, but the CEO has 29 years of experience. This man has maxed out the compensation plan of not one, but two companies. Ibuumerang is 10th fastest growing company in the world. We are number one in momentum. What does that mean? That means we are trending, we are hashtagging, we are Instagramming, Snapchatting, tweeting. We are the buzz. Whether you know it or not, we are the buzz. We are breaking records. We are part of the new Guinness World Record book holding. I saw a lot of that in Dubai. But anyway, I digress. Ibuumerang is just absolutely phenomenal. And Vibe Ride is just another caveat to an already functioning, well oiled operating vehicle.
And just to add to that, guys, if you had any ideas for what could make Uber better, trust us. We got those ideas and we're doing it. So anything that you can think of to make Uber better, I'm sure that our CEO has thought of it as well, and our creative team and our marketing team, and they're making sure that those ideas are included. So we're not going to let any secrets out and tell you any details, but I just want you to think what could make Uber better and have confidence that that is what we have done to make it
Okay.
better.
Absolutely. So I'm just going to answer this question really quick. Um, Someone asked, did I run across Ibuumerang in Dubai? I'm going to answer this very quickly. Stay tuned to next week. You're about to find out way more information about what's happening in Dubai than you can ever have imagined. I'm even coming with pictures and slides and testimonies and everything. And I might have my henna still. I might have it, I might not, but I'm coming with it all. Dubai was a remarkable experience, and it is going to take me an entire presentation in order to talk about those wonderful things that I've experienced and how we can grow ourselves, our businesses. And we'll also talk about the international market next week. But that is a wonderful question, and I will answer that question next week. I promise you. Um, you know what, guys? We try to be mindful of time. And we just decided to do a little open forum freestyle on Tuesdays. We want to break away from the monotony of just doing the same thing over and over with you guys. We want to be able to provide a place where we can just share information, we can answer questions, we can be live with people around the world, and we can be the representation, the leaders, the inspiration, the empowerers of Ibuumerang. And we want to place that people who are considering Ibuumerang to hear it from people who are in it, to hear it from people who have seen it from the very beginning, when pay app didn't pay, when your iGo booms went out and didn't come back, when all these things were happening in the very beginning. And just think, the first car that was made, it didn't work the best as cars now. But just think about a car from 10 years ago to now. Ibuumerang is operating like a 2020, your favorite car, fully loaded, sunroof, moonroof, doors open like Lamborghini doors. It's a hybrid, it's a regular car, it's a smart car, it's a left car, it's a right car. We are operating at the production level of a 5 to 10 year company, and we are 2 months old. For me and my phenomenal director, uh, co-pilot, BFF, traveling around the world, raising our kids in different cultures and countries, generational wealth building, Ibuumerangers for life, partner, Michelle Adams. We want to thank you for tonight. We want to thank you for your time. Do us a favor, share the information, share it. We are giving you permission to share it on our behalf for you. If you are in the business and you need a way for people to know what's going on, share it. If you're not in the business, rewatch it. If you're not in the business, you want to be in the business, let's talk. If not, get back with the person that invited you tonight and let's get going. Ibuumerang is here for life. We are and will be a household name. You're either going to be a part of history or you're going to watch history, but we give you the choice to make the decision for yourself. Have a wonderful and blessed night, day, wherever you are around the world. Remember, live on purpose with purpose, and we absolutely love you guys. See you next time.
Bye. Boom.
Boom, boom, boom.